Life certainly comes at you fast, doesn't it? Waited waited 100 something days, and well, here we go. Already going home. You know, though, if I didn't, I feel like if I didn't expect us to lose, which is kind of what I did going into this game, I'd be more upset than I am. But it is what it is. Hey. Well, honestly, I'm not even gonna review the game because just same shit, different day. Oh man, we're outplayed, we're outskated, outcoached, we were out everything, I'd say. I really don't think we had a single thing go for us the entire series. And of course, as soon as I start pumping Kreider's tires after he scores, he has like 3 more shots on net the entire game, and they were all right in the goalie's chest. So, yeah. I mean, let's just review the series. We were exposed. I mean, we were definitely exposed. That much is certain. Hockey went back to its roots this series. Defense wins championships. You can be the fastest, best players in the world. It doesn't make a difference if you play against a defensive team. I mean, Panarin and Zibanejad were literally invisible the entire series. They might have both had 2 points each, but they were as close to invisible as you can get. So, yeah, defense. I'm going to just turn airplane mode on my phone really quick because I'm getting notifications. Yeah, they were about as invisible as they can get. Yeah. We weren't ready. I don't know, man. And our defense was not good enough. I'm not going to rip on DeAngelo because I know he hurt his shoulder. That much we knew about. And you could tell he was not playing out 100% because in the exhibition game against the Islanders, before he got bumped and looks like he hurt his shoulder, was actually buzzing. Because he looked great in that exhibition game until he got hurt. And then these 3 games, the end of the exhibition game and these 3 games, you could tell it wasn't the DeAngelo that we were watching all season long. It just wasn't. Smith had a couple great moments and a couple moments where like, what the fuck? So that's Smith for you. I'm just gonna say this right now. As Rangers fans, we should not get our hopes up for next season. As long as Stahl and Smith are still on the team, and McKegg and DiGiuseppe are in the lineup. It's not a knock against them. It's just they're not good enough. Like, these are glorified AHLers at this point, and it shows. I don't even know what the Rangers need more of. We need more skilled depth. We need faster and better defense. Like, the Hurricanes' defensive scheme was not that hard. All of their defenders can skate very, very well. And they took Sami Vatanen, a guy who was basically a career offensive defenseman, and turned into a 2A defenseman that's quite formidable. They took Brady Shea, who was, I'm not going to say you guys, a lot of Rangers fans were very happy we got rid of. And they molded him into a pretty solid defensive defenseman, I would say. I would think Brady Shea was one of the better players in this series. But, everyone was so happy when we traded him away when I was saying, oh, why did we do that? We kind of needed this guy. I thought he was a good Ranger. And sure as shit, he comes back and bites us in the ass. Whether we got a first-round pick out of it or not, you can't sit here and tell me Brady Shea was not a difference maker in the series and that he succeeded in a system that fit him. So, and I think the Rangers could have had a defensive system that fit him. This is modern NHL. This is 2020 NHL where speed rules. And you trade away a speedy defender and replace him with Brendan Smith. What did you expect to happen? So, I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm not going to dwell on it, but I'm going to dwell on it. Look, honestly, I think the Rangers right now, we have to figure our shit out for next season. Let's just get this all sorted. We're not going to have money to sign anybody in free agency, so if the Rangers are going to make a move, they got to make a trade. And honestly, let's just say, for example, if a big name like Barkov or Eichel or a crazy big name like that comes available and the Rangers aren't jumping all over it, they're fucking crazy. Because right now the Rangers, they're at a bit of an impasse. We have Zibanejad about 100 miles, about 15 to 20 miles of shit. And then we have Brett Houghton as our future centers. I don't know what's going on with Ryan Strome. You're not going to be a championship team with Mika Zibanejad as your number one center. Hold on. Mika Zibanejad as your number one center without having another 1B option below him. Not yet, at least. Now, Mika Zibanejad is a number one center in the NHL, and you can win with him. However, as with any number one, he's not Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid level. You need to have 1B under him. And as good as Ryan Strome is, he is not 1B. He is not. He's like 2B. Now, if a guy like Barkov or Eichel becomes available, if the asking price is too much and they're asking for your entire life, no. But if you can, let's just for example, let's say Barkov, because Eichel might be a little bit extreme for the YouTube commenters that are going to just light me up on this. Let's say a guy like Barkov becomes available, right? If they asked us for Hedl, 2 first-round picks, probably another young roster player. So let's say Hedl, the 2 first-round picks, one of Keandre and Nils Lundqvist, or Kravtsov, one of those 3, and Brett Howden. You probably would have to build on that package from just a fair, even value perspective, but right now I could tell you I'd consider biting on that. It's a lot to give up. It is. It sounds like a lot. 2 first-round picks, and then 2 your top prospect. Well, Kreider Hedl top young players and top prospect. Yeah, but they're just that. They're just prospects. There's no guarantee Hedl's any better than what he is right now. There's no guarantee those first-round picks ever going to make the NHL. Same thing with Nils Lundqvist, Kravtsov, and Keandre Miller. Whereas Barkov is one of the best centers in the world. I would argue almost top 5, if not top 5 center in the world. I don't know. I think the Rangers do need another difference maker, whether it's on the back end or up front. We need another difference maker because Panarin and Zibanejad is not enough, and it was enough to beat the Hurricanes. And the way the Rangers are built going forward into this rebuild, it looks like we have nothing but players we're hoping develop into big stud difference makers. So we got to work something out. We got to figure something out. I'm upset we lost because I want to watch the Rangers play, but my expectations were relatively humble throughout the entire series. I kind of understood that probably weren't going to win, but I was going to root for them to win anyways. I was hoping they were going to win. I had faith, but after the second period of the first game, you can kind of see where the series is going. But yeah, in my opinion, the Rangers need another difference maker, man. They got to get better on defense. We just weren't ready. And then honestly, I know they're excited for the first overall pick. We have a 12.5% chance. I'm going to be realistic. We're not getting that pick. And if we do, I'll be happily surprised. But I'm being realistic. I'm not going to say we're not going to get it. I'm not keeping my hopes up for it. If we get it, we get it. I would love it. Alexis Lafreniere is a difference maker, and he's free versus Eichel or Barkov or someone along those lines. So I'll take Alexis Lafreniere. Don't get me wrong there. But yeah, that's it. Nothing we could do. We lost. I'm not gonna spend any more time ripping anybody or telling us what we should do. I'm not a GM. I'm just some 21-year-old bum that's in college that watches hockey and likes it and likes to review it and talk about it. So I don't know any more than Gorton or Davidson or any of the guys that get paid to do this stuff. So I'm just saying what I think would be cool. I think Jack Eichel or Barkov would be pretty cool. I think most of us would agree with one of those guys being on the Rangers would be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I don't got much to say. I might do another review tomorrow, like a different one. This is just kind of me just summarizing the series. Like, this is me right now. That's how I'm dealing with it. That's how I'm coping. So yeah, this is what it is. Maybe I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but I just wanted to touch base. Comment down below what you guys think. Just comment anything. I don't care. See you later.